Has truly
our best value today. All right, check this out. I am so pumped about this, you guys, because I love this system, and I'm going to call it a system because it's truly a 7-in-1. Oh my God, Rochelle is making a brisket. Look at that incredible exterior. It's perfectly done. It is gorgeous. It's edible. It's succulent. It's everything we want in a brisket and so much more. Here's what's happening, and I think this is a great time to actually launch this. I was just recently up in Pennsylvania, and one thing I noticed when I was walking around is the tulips were coming out. They were finally peeking out from the ground, and I thought, yes, spring is almost here. And what does spring mean? Yes, we're finally going to be able to grill. But you know what? We don't want any of the hassle, right? You're like, love the grilled taste. We love to get out there and make the burgers and the hot dogs and the hamburgers and all that kind of good stuff. But it's a mess. You have to have fire, you have to have charcoal. Well, what the folks at Ninja did, and this is what they do with all their products because they're so brilliant, is they decided to make a unit that we all can use. Yes, it's girls can grill now, okay? And I'm not being sexist about this. My husband is a green egg. I wouldn't touch that thing to save my life. This one we can all do, but it's literally the most unique grilling system you will ever use. No charcoal, no flames. You literally plug it in and you can do everything from anything you can imagine on a grill, and you can griddle like a great, I don't know, diner. And on top of that, you can actually smoke with this. Now, this is the only time we're offering it for the entire year. I think this is a great gift for anybody. Father's Day, amazing. This is your chance to get it at the lowest price we've ever offered. And by the way, the lowest price we can find anywhere else. What makes ours different? All right, you have 4 color choices. Those are all exclusive from Ninja, just to HSN customers. You're gonna get 2 packets of the wood pellets, because yes, this is gonna give you that great smoky flavor that we adore. You're getting your grease pans. We'll talk about that in a moment. You also can air fry, so you're getting an air fry container. But here's what makes this really very, very different. You're getting 3 more things. You're gonna get a probe. This baby has an automatic temperature setting on here, and you get the probe to go with it. That's a $20 value. You're getting the cover. If you're gonna leave this outside because you use this outside, you're gonna get the cover to protect it. That is an additional upsell, but it's included with our configuration. The third thing you're getting that's very different than what's out there is you are getting the griddle. Every single diner we love, some of the best food in the world comes off a griddle, from pancakes to bacon. That is now included, all non-stick, easy to use. All you have to do is pick your favorite color, all right? So we start out right here. We have the gorgeous navy you see in front of me. Then we have this beautiful rich gray. The next one is our hunter green. How pretty is this? This is definitely that favorite grilling color. And then we also have what's called a cinnamon, and that's what Rochelle pulled that gorgeous looking brisket out of. Hi, baby, how are you?
I heard you like brisket.
Girl,
I got some forks.
I love brisket.
Well, this is look at that smoke.
Wow.
So this is the Ninja wood fire grill. We really mean it when we say wood fire. We have real wood pellets creating that smoke. So it's not artificial flavor, it's not charcoal, it's real wood pellets, but it's electric. So you can plug it in anywhere. You can take it with you to the campground. You can have it with you at your camper. I have it on my back patio. I've had it for 2 years now. I love it. But let me cut into this brisket so you can see how tender it is. And something I want you to notice too is we actually have the probe. This is new. We didn't have this last time we have it on HSN. Mine at home actually doesn't have this, and I really want it because we're gonna smoke those meats to perfection, and it's gonna have that temperature already built in, so it knows that perfect internal temperature, and I'll show you how to use that.
That is one of the brilliant features of this. You cannot goof this up. It's going to be goof-proof grilling, barbecuing, smoking, because of that unique probe and digital system. I love that.
Yeah, absolutely. And this brisket just smells so good. We also did our baked beans here in a crock. I'm just going to shut the lid here so that way we can give those a little bit more time to smoke some more. But I love that I can add that kiss of smoke flavor without having to be a master griller. But if you have someone in your family that's a master griller, they're gonna love it because it's gonna save them time. It's 40% faster than traditional smokers. So if you know someone who loves their smoked meats, but maybe they don't like getting up at midnight where we're at now and staying up all night with it, this is a great gift for them because it is gonna save them time, because it is 40% faster than those traditional smokers. Plus, it doesn't use as many pellets. It just uses a half a cup of pellets, and I'll show you exactly what we used for this brisket. So you don't have to continuously feed it the pellets to keep it to keep it smoking. All it takes is a half a cup, and you can do your entire brisket, your entire pulled pork anything that you want to add that kiss of smoke flavor to. And look at that nice char on the outside.
Girl.
That's that smoke flavor. Are you ready? Let me get you a plate.
Plate and fork, please. I'm all in. Let me help you.
Do you want a burnt end or do you want a middle?
Oh, burnt end, honey. Are you kidding me? If you love brisket, you
there
love
we
the
go.
burnt ends.
And let me get you a fork. And save some room because we got a lot coming up.
Okay, can I have the fork?
Oh, absolutely. I was going to keep it. I want to taste too.
Does she want me to just, I don't care. I'll just use my fingers and start eating. It doesn't matter to me.
I want to taste too. I want to taste too.
Oh my goodness.
But like all the barbecue flavor, I know, right?
Girl.
I know.
Oh my gosh.
So again, this is real wood fire smoke. So I can show you the pellets. Wow. I mean, look at the grill there. So it's showing you the capacity. You can do up to 30 hot dogs, for 4th of July. If you don't want to use the smoker, you don't have to use the smoker, but it's always there when you need it. And I prefer it too because I don't like the taste of charcoal. I mean, imagine replacing this and then having something electric that you can plug in and then only use a half a cup of pellets. Oh, and by the way, we're giving you 2 bags of the flavored pellets when you get home. There's a robust flavor and then I think a regular flavor too. They're both delicious. But I prefer the flavor of wood fire smoke than I do to charcoal. Charcoal just has that kind of chemically flavor. Let me show you what the pellets look like. They're just on the side table here. It's a half a cup. That's all it takes to make that wood fire smoke. And then you're going to put it into the smoke basket here. And in fact, if the camera can see, you can kind of see the embers in there from the smoke. I'm not sure if the camera can get the same angle that Suzanne and I can get, but it's that is all it takes, is a half a cup of pellets to make something smoked in there. So in addition to the probe, which is new, which we haven't done on HSN before, we're also giving you the griddle. And the griddle is because we know if you take this camping, you like to be able to do your breakfast, your pancakes, all those kinds of fun things. Bacon. You could do, smoked bacon. Smoked bacon with a little bit of brown sugar. What we did here, though, was a smoked cream cheese. So look at this. This is
that's next level crazy right there.
This is smoked cream cheese. Let me make a little spot for it here. So this is just a fun appetizer. Like, imagine being able to do this at your next barbecue where you've got your smoked cream cheese and then we've got our baked beans here. And so it just makes it so delicious.
That's crazy.
Look at this. You want to try it? Here,
yes,
I got a little cheese knife.
Here.
Get a little cracker in there, but look how delicious this is. And that flavor.
Look at this, you guys. Can you see this?
That coloring on the outside is that smoke flavor. We did season it just a little bit, but that flavor, that is just it.
Oh my gosh, you guys.
Oh my gosh.
That is out of this world.
Oh my gosh.
No, wait, here's what's really cool. Like I said, now, I don't want to be sexist about this, but you know what? My husband has a green egg. We spent $1 gazillion on it. He uses it rarely, but he's darn good at it. It takes 8,000 hours to cook anything, but the results are great. I'm not dogging out the green egg, but the problem is I personally won't touch it. I don't want to deal with charcoal. I don't want the mess. I don't deal with fire. It's hours and hours. As you said, he gets up in the middle of the night and then he's out there fiddling with it. What this is, I'm calling it Girls Can Grill, because any of us can do this now. And here's what's really neat. Because it's a plug-in electric and you don't have any open flame, now you're grilling and smoking and doing all these cool things in places you normally wouldn't be able to. So for example, do you have a patio? Do you live in an apartment? Do you live someplace? Now it is an outside system, okay? So you want to use it outside, but it only needs to be 3 feet close to a structure, only 3 feet away. So now for all of us who live in places where maybe you have a balcony or you've got a patio or something like that, you now can smoke and grill and air fry and bake and dehydrate. Like, it's a 7-in-1, Rochelle, which is amazing.
It is. And I've got some fun dehydrated things to show you too in a minute, where we'll dehydrate some like pineapple and some citrus to make some little like cocktail things.
Hello.
But I love it too because you can bake, and we've got a wonderful baked dessert with that we added a kiss of smoke to. You can also use it to roast. You can use it to air fry. We've got some air fried wings that we also smoked, and so you're able to also use that for your air frying as well. But now I'm going to use the griddle. I'm going to put a little bit of shrimp on here because I want to show you, you are getting the grill and the griddle. This is what makes it different. We're going to add our shrimp there. We're also going to add our onions. This is going to heat up here in a minute, and it is going to be
you know, if you think about it, Rochelle, you could do a stir fry now.
You can absolutely do a stir fry. You can do your bacon and eggs when you're camping. Yeah. I love having that addition.
Omelets.
Omelets, all of those things. So I love having the 2 different cook surfaces, whether you want something that's flat where you can do, you know, like a hibachi grill, or whether you want, you know, something that's gonna have those nice char grill marks on there. Yep. And there might be a little cheese left in here too from that smoked cream cheese. So while that's cooking, let's go to, we've got so much food. Let's do the wings.
Quick update, guys. You're loving the navy. And remember, we have 4 colors. We have the cinnamon, we have the navy, we have the gray, and then, of course, we have that gorgeous hunter green. This is the gray we're going to work on next.
So this is 3 pounds of wings that we put in here. And again, we smoked them. So they're air fried and smoked. So that nice, wonderful color that you have on here, that is smoked flavor. So not just air fried wings, smoked. And let me grab, I was gonna do this all dainty and do one at a time, which would take forever. I'm gonna dump these. The ground might get some, so that way, you know, we have to kind of bless the ground too. The ground, everybody wants a little barbecue, right? But look at this. This is 3 pounds of wings. Watch your shoes there.
Look at that. Oh my gosh, you guys, look at that platter
of wings.
And genuine smoked flavor, okay, guys? This isn't a smoky liquid. We're not faking it. It's the real thing. And all you do is you have to plug it in. So now think about this. How fun is it going to be to cook up a storm? And literally, once that temperature gets just warm enough, and it was in Pennsylvania when I was there, people had their shorts on. Everybody was so excited. There's a lot of white legs I saw in Pennsylvania last week. But everybody's so pumped when spring finally gets here. We immediately want to get out, and we love that grilled taste. We love a grilled hamburger, the grilled hot dogs. But this one, remember, is so unique. It's going to give you everything you love to do on a traditional, messy, big, kind of gross grill. It's going to be cleaner, easier to do. You can do it in more places, and it gives you so much more versatility. Now, this is important to note too. We have free shipping tonight. That's huge, guys. You're not going to spend a penny, and it's not a little box of earrings. So that's a big, big savings, because that big happy box is expensive to ship. So it's free shipping. We have 5 flex pays on everything today, by the way. So everything you buy, you're going to get 5 months to pay it off with a major credit card. That means you're going to spend $56 tonight. You're going to be using it a gazillion times before you pay it off. All summer long, you're going to use it, and then you'll pay it off, and it's literally years of love and use. And then, most importantly, look at our value. Remember, the cover's exclusive, the griddle's exclusive, the probe is exclusive. Those you all have to buy separately. If you were to buy this elsewhere, it comes out to $473. We're almost $200 off retail. And very important to note, it's the lowest price we've ever offered. It's the most versatile we've ever offered. And it's the lowest price we've found anywhere, guys. We did the research. I love you guys like to go online, see if you can beat the deal. You cannot beat this deal. One more note, remember, this is the only time we'll offer this all season long. So you have one shot today, and then that's it. And the last time we did do it, which is a while ago, hugely successful, but did not have as many features as this does. It did
not. So last time we did it, I think was a little over a year ago. We did not have the probe, and we did not have the griddle plate. So we're giving those 2 extra things for you tonight, because we know you like to have your griddle plate when you're camping, and everybody wants to take their grill with them when they're camping and when they're in their camper. So now we've given you that griddle plate so you can do your breakfast in the morning. You could do that amazing smoked cream cheese, which is kind of taking over all of social media, which is really easy to do, by the way. You just season it and smoke it. That's it. That's how easy that was to do. But in addition to the griddle, you're also getting the probe. And let me show you how cool this probe is. If the camera can zoom in, I'm actually going to grill some steaks here, but I want to show you how that probe is going to help you get the perfectly smoked meats every time. So you can see we have a manual and a preset. So if you do have someone in your family that you want this for a gift, or perhaps it's you and you want to manually set your temperature, you can do that. But we also have it pre-programmed with all of the right temperatures for your different meats. So you can scroll through. There's beef, there's fish, there's chicken and pork. And I got to tell you, with the chicken and pork, I use those a lot because those are the meats that you don't want to get wrong, right? You want them to be at the right temperature every single time. And this is going to take that guesswork out of it for you, where it's already pre-programmed to that right internal temperature when you use the probe. In addition, when you go to the beef setting, you can go up and down and select your level of doneness. And so we have it from, like, if you want it pretty rare, you can go down to a level 1. If you want it medium, which is what I like, I'll go to a 4 or 5, but you can also crank it all the way up to a 10 if you want it really well done.
What are the next 2 things beside that while we're on that great shot?
Sure. This is a great shot. And so here's all the different functions. This is showing you all the different 7 things that it does, and you just kind of turn the dial between whether you want to air fry, bake, cook, grill. It says buy, it says add food. Like, we really make it foolproof.
So brilliant.
And then this is the ignite button. So when you do add the wood pellets, you would hit this ignite button and it will ignite. It will say that it's igniting on the screen here, and that's how you get that smoke. So even though it's a 7-in-1, I like to think that it's almost like a 10-in-1 because you can add wood fire smoke to any of those settings, or you can just use the grill on its own, which I'm gonna do, or you can use the griddle on its own, which we're doing tonight too. So you get all these different options to be able to have one grill that really does it all, that's gonna save you time. It's 40% faster than traditional smokers. Again, they're real wood pellets. But this one, I'm gonna show you, if you don't wanna, add smoke, you don't have to add smoke. So let me make sure, I've gotta redo the preset here. And so I've got it on beef. I wanna go up to level 5 for my level of doneness. And this is how easy it is to use the probe. It just stores underneath here, so you never have to worry about finding it in your kitchen cabinet. And then I'm just gonna stick that probe into the steak, and then we'll know when they're done. And so I'm able to do the regular grill using the probe just to get some steaks done to perfection. And I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. The steaks don't wanna go. They know they're gonna be dinner tonight. Here we go.
Oh, listen.
You hear that sizzle?
That's a beautiful sound, honey.
Beautiful sound. And what I love about this too is I can add my vegetables to the grill plate as well. And so rather than like a traditional grill where you might lose some of your vegetables into the fire, you don't have to worry about that with your Ninja Grill. Everything's gonna kind of remain on top, and you'll be able to, kind of rescue it if you need to. But I love that I can do my steaks and my vegetables. You could do 6 steaks here if you weren't doing vegetables too. But I love that I'm able just to kind of do them all in one. I'm gonna keep the lid open because I want these to sear. So it's just like I would with the regular grill. I would close the lid if I was doing something like a bigger meat, like the pulled pork and the brisket, if I really wanted it to smoke. So there's so much you can do with it.
So wait, let's check back in the front and see what it's telling us.
So what it's telling us, let me hit start. There we go. Oh, it's telling me to shut the lid. There we go. So now you can see. Let me show you the different temperatures here. I'll probably lift the lid here too because I do want to get that nice sear, but it's telling me the internal temperature is at 100 and I'm trying to read backwards, 123, and the current temp is 32. So we got to bring it up to 123, and that's when it's going to be done.
That is so cool.
Isn't that cool?
Amazing, you guys? Like, it is the smartest grill, smoker, griddle, air fryer, dehydrator you'll ever use. And now what I really love about what they've done, because you're not using an open flame, there's no charcoal. You don't have any of the mess, but you have all the exact flavor that we love out of smoking, out of griddles, out of grilling. That's what I think's so smart. Rochelle, take us through this and how this works.
Sure. So this kind of shows you what's happening inside. So this is that wood fire technology, and that's that integrated smoke box that's included. There's a convection fan that moves that hot air and that moves that smoke all around your meats or your mac and cheese or whatever you happen to be smoking. It uses real wood pellets. They are 100% real wood. It only takes a half a cup of them to smoke your brisket or your pulled pork or anything that any recipe that you're doing. So I love that it takes fewer pellets. You don't have to constantly feed it. It takes less time. It's 40% faster than traditional smokers. Plus you're getting that convection fan that's moving all around. It's just like an air fryer, except we're using that same technology with the smoker. And so I love it, and it's showing you right now, these are the real wood pellets. Let me see if this is, nope, I thought it was the one next to me, but I was gonna pick it up and show you. But those are 100% real wood pellets, and you're getting a robust blend, and you're also getting a all-purpose blend, and they taste amazing. My favorite's actually probably the all-purpose blend. I use it for a lot of pulled pork, but look at all of the different things you can do. You can dehydrate. You can dehydrate your citrus for your cocktails this summer. You can do a whole chicken. You can do your fajitas even on that griddle plate. We've done smoked mac and cheese. So imagine doing smoked mac and cheese with your smoked pulled pork.
Oh,
like
please.
It's just a sandwich made in heaven.
Yeah,
like
totally right. And again, understand this is the only place you're going to be able to find this configuration. Even if it's still too chilly up where you live, by the time it arrives, chances are it is time to get outside and get grilling. Gather the gang around. Everybody can do this. And again, I don't mean to be sexist about this, but for me, I'm just not going to go after our green egg. It's a great item, but there's no way. I'm not messing with the charcoal. I don't know the temperatures. It's heavy, it's big, it's really expensive. This takes all the intimidation out. And now remember, because it's electric and there's no open flame, for those of you who love to grill and you even want to do some smoking, like traditional master barbecuers, those pit masters, right? You now can do it in places you thought you couldn't do before. Apartments and patios, all you need is to be 3 feet away from a structure. So now all of you who love to grill and you kind of want to griddle and let me air fry and I definitely want to do some smoking, you now can use this in places you never thought possible, which is really what Ninja is all about. That digital technology too, with that probe, makes it goof-proof, guys. You can't goof this up. And it's authentic flavor. I think sometimes when you see all this technology, like, oh no, I need it to be on that smoker for 8,000 hours, and that's how I love it. No, this is going to give you the exact same results that you get in a smoker, doing it for hours and hours, all night long, days and days. It's gonna do it much faster, but it's gonna give you that same amazing crust and taste and smokiness and flavor. It's really such a unique and incredibly versatile unit to be able to have in your arsenal of cooking. All right, so first off, you're getting the unit itself. Now, we do have the stand available. I will go through some additional items. So if you wanna get the stand, please ask about it. I have a lot less stands than I do, of course, the Today's Special. We'll talk about that in a moment. You're getting 2 wood pellets to go with it. You're going to get both blends, the robust and the all-purpose blend. Those are included, so right out of the gate, even if you've never smoked anything before, you get to do it. Also, you're getting your drip trays, that's included, but here's what's really cool. The probe, the cover, remember, this is an outside unit, and it's okay with the cover, you can leave it outside, and the griddle. These 3 items right here, the probe, the cover, and the griddle, you would all have to buy separately. They're now included in our configuration. The griddle plate is $50, the grill cover's $24, and the probe's an extra $20. All of this first time ever in our configuration. Beyond that, you're gonna get a recipe book, by the way, that's great. You're getting the air fryer pan that's included as well. You're just choosing, what color do I want? Please think Father's Day, think for anybody as a great gift idea. This would make an amazing wedding gift if you've got a spring wedding coming up. They're gonna flip out that you give them the complete system to be able to cook endless opportunities and endless items. This spring, this summer, this fall, maybe it's all year long, like if you live here in Florida or a warmer state. Couple things to note, we do have the stand back here, so if you want to get the stand, it's available, and it also has an extension tray on it, so you can set this up as its own unit. Can you guys see that? Yeah, you're gonna see it in 1 second. So there it is, that's the stand. Here's the information for it. Also, I have to tell you, we have this amazing Ninja cooler. This one's so awesome. In fact, it's got my special mixed drink in here tonight, but the top is where you put the ice, and here's what's really gonna blow you away. This part I adore. Pop that open. It's a dry tray that acts like a refrigerator on the bottom, so all of this stays cold, and you put the ice on top of it. That's incredible, so ask about that. We've got 2 colors. We have white and we have gray. There's the info for that. And then one more thing, if you wanna get our big bag of pellets, these are available as well, and they are $15.99. They're 2 pounds a piece, and again, you're doing the all-purpose blend, or you're gonna do the robust blend if you wanna get a lot more pellets for doing that incredible smoking, and you will see that information for those right there on your screen. 5 flex on everything today. All right, we're busy. I gotta tell you once again, the navy. I gotta be honest with you, I thought the hunter green, because it's really kind of a traditional grill color, was gonna be the most popular, but alas, you are loving the navy. That is by far the most popular. Another thing, if you can, go to hsn.com. Please make sure you check out. A lot of people put it in their cart and think it's a safety zone. It is not.
Yeah.
If someone needs it and they're actively buying it, it'll be taken out of your cart and it'll put into the person who's actually buying it. So if you leave it in your cart, and when you start running out of the navy blue and somebody needs it, it will automatically come out of your cart, and it'll say sold out in your cart when you go back to check out. So be sure to complete the checkout process. We're almost $200 off. We have 5 flex pays. We have free shipping on this. You can get this home for a little over 50 bucks. And I think you're going to be absolutely in love with this unit.
Absolutely.
It takes all the intimidation out of grilling and smoking. Like, I don't know. I can't use one of those big old smokers, you know, like, I got a million racks of ribs on here.
I know,
It takes 18 hours. I don't have that time, and I don't have that technology in my head to do.
Exactly,
This takes all the intimidation out of something that we all love to eat.
It truly does, it truly does. It's funny, when Ninja said they were coming out with a wood fire grill, I was like, oh no, can I do this? And absolutely I could. I had so much fun when I first got it at home. I felt like I could create all of those wonderful real wood smoked flavors. My husband loves barbecue, it's his favorite food, and so he was excited that I could do ribs and all these different things. So I know you're gonna love it once you get it home. But even if you have somebody maybe on your Father's Day list or your gift list, and you're thinking, oh, they love to grill, but you know, I don't know if this is for them, they're gonna love it too, because it's gonna save them time. It's 40% faster than traditional smokers. It uses less pellets, so it's gonna save them money. And I actually read, we always read the reviews on Ninja or with Ninja because we want to see what you need and what you want, and that's why we added the griddle plate, we added the probe. But a lot of guys were commenting, and they're like, it doesn't matter how you get the flavor as long as you get the flavor. And so you know, you don't have to be out all night for 10 hours to get that real smoke flavor that we're able to give you with the wood fire grill. And I also want to point out, we are giving you a recipe book, so when you do get this home, everything is included. We include all the, I think we've got the doneness levels in here, the Kickstarter guides. I wanted to get to the doneness levels. Where are they? There they are. So we've got the doneness levels here, so you know which level to put your steaks to get them at that right temperature. We also give you all these different recipes to make, including ribs, pulled pork, all these different things that you're gonna love over the summer. And there's even cooking charts in the back. So if you've got your own recipes that you wanna adapt because it is 40% faster, we've got the cook times and the temperatures for those as well. So let me go, actually I think our shrimp is done and we have ribs. So what are you in the mood for, shrimp or ribs?
Check the shrimp.
Let's check the shrimp.
We don't overcook shrimp.
Let's go back to the shrimp. So you remember I put the shrimp on here after we did the smoked cream cheese. And I didn't realize, I thought these were baked beans. This is actually an onion bacon jam that goes on top of the smoked cream cheese. Like this is gonna be my favorite thing this summer, I think. But then look at our shrimp. So we have that griddle. We're giving you two. We're giving you a griddle plate and a griddle plate. So you can use this to do your breakfast. You can use this to do your stir fry. We've got some shrimp here that we can do like shrimp style fajita tacos here. So, you know, when you are going camping, when you wanna be able to do your burgers at night or smoke your brisket and then do your breakfast in the morning, you have that option now. You have that additional accessory that you don't have to pay extra for. And look at how wonderful, tender, and delicious these look. I mean, they've got that nice caramelization. If you wanted to make them smoked, you can. That option is always available to you. You can use that smoke wood fire box with any of the functions, from air fry to bake. So I don't think we did it tonight, but one time, Suzanne, we did a baked s'mores, like bread pudding, and we added a little kiss of smoke to it. It was amazing. And so you do have that option to add that kiss of smoke flavor to anything that you're grilling, air frying, roasting, baking, dehydrating. You can still get that nice wood smoke flavor.
Or not at all.
Or
like,
not at all. The choice is yours.
Yeah, I mean, even if you say, oh no, I'm never, once you start smoking stuff, you're in. Like if you do a smoked salmon, it's so insanely good, it'll blow you away, right? But we're gonna show you a couple more features here. Yeah, food for a crowd or food for one or two. Yeah. That's the other thing I love about the size of this. Even if you just used it to do the steak and the hot dogs and the hamburgers and cheeseburgers and all the traditional stuff we love to do on a traditional grill, it's worth it. But the fact that for less than the price of a traditional charcoal grill, or even a gas grill for that matter, the hassle is gone. You plug this in, and you're going to get so much more versatility out of it.
Absolutely.
So maybe you've got an old rickety gas grill out there, and you're like, oh, it's biting the dust, or you never use it, because quite frankly, it's just too complicated. It's too hard. There's too much. Do you have a charcoal grill? You know, maybe use it 5 times in the summer, because no one wants to get the charcoal out and light it up and get it going. All of that is gone, and yet you get all the same flavor, all the same taste, and yet you're cooking faster because of that brilliant Ninja technology.
Absolutely.
Look at these steaks, girl.
And I want to point out the front. I mean, the steaks look good. I want you guys to see that too, but it says get food. So it tells you when it's done. I love that about it. So we used the probe. I've got my vegetables and stuff there, but let me cut into the steak. We've got that nice char flavor. So you're getting those nice char flavors on the outside. We could have added a touch of smoke if we wanted to, but we just used it as a regular grill. So maybe let's say, you know, it's a Tuesday night and you've had, you know, a rough day at work and you're like, I just want to grill out with some steaks. I want to enjoy this nice springtime weather. This took us maybe, what, 10 minutes to do this steak? It was really fast. Look at how wonderful it looks on the inside. Wonderful, tender, delicious, and juicy. You know, you've got that caramelization on the outside. And again, you can do them to the doneness levels that you want. So whether you want it well done, whether you want it rare, medium rare, we have that pre-programmed in there for you with the probe. All you have to do is add the probe, and it takes all of the guesswork out for you. And it will even beep at you. Like, let's say you get busy and you forget, and you'll hear that doot-doot-doot, and you'll know, oh, the steak's done. You know, you don't have to worry about it getting overcooked either. It's just gonna be done perfect every single time. And so I love that I have the option of the probe with this new unit, because it does really take the guesswork out of getting those meats done, especially when it comes to pork and chicken. I love a grilled chicken leg, like a whole like mustard barbecue chicken leg. And to have that there so I know it's the right temperature is really important, because chicken and pork are those two things that you don't want undercooked, and you also don't want them overcooked, because then it's really dry. This gets it like that Goldilocks, where it's just right and it's perfect every time. So we did brisket. We did a appetizer of smoked cream cheese with a little onion bacon jam. We also did some shrimp. We've done steaks. We've done wings. What do we have behind us? We haven't done mac and cheese yet. Let's do some mac and cheese.
Fork, please.
Here, let me bring a plate. Oh, those are some plates. Grab a fork.
Okay,
I've got the plates. I've got the plates. See, whenever you're grilling and your neighbors are going to smell the wood fire grill and they'll be like, "Are you inviting me over?" Like, this brings everybody to the backyard. Believe me.
Can I tell you a funny story? Though, when we were all coming out here to the set,
it smells
every
amazing.
Single person commented how great it smelled.
Yes.
They're like, "Oh my gosh!"
Yes.
And you do. You ever have a neighbor grilling and you haven't been invited, and you're like, "Man, that smells good." Whatever you got on your grill, you're going to be that person.
I'll make plates for everybody on the crew. So what you're seeing on the top here, it's not burnt. This is actually wood fire smoke flavor, and so you can use your traditional bakeware. We do have that bake function. Look, you're like, please.
I'm like, yeah, come on, girl.
You can use your traditional bakeware, especially with the griddle plate because it's flat. So if you are using that bake function and you want to add a little kiss of smoke flavor, you can do that.
Whoever thought smoked mac and cheese?
I know,
wow.
right? Smoked mac and cheese. And I don't think I have any tonight, but you could put like a frozen jalapeno in your frost vault cooler and then like shave a little bit of frozen jalapeno on top. It gives it a little touch of green and a little kick, a little spice. It's really, really good.
That's great.
So it does grill, but it also bakes, it also air fries, and it will smoke with all of those different functions. And so you can get that little kiss of smoke flavor, whether you're baking your mac and cheese, whether you're baking a s'mores dessert, all of those different things. And I love that you can use, your traditional bakeware. You can also do, I think, the larger pan size as well if you wanted to. So I love that you're able to have that function. It makes camping really fun and easy when you can cook all these things.
And that, by the way, was delicious. Just to let you know, you can do it at home now, which is really great.
Yes. All right, so I am going to clear off some steaks here. We've got some ribs coming up, but here's all of the different things to kind of give you an example of what your summer could look like this year. You can roast a chicken. You can do your your corn. You can even do your like hot dogs and hamburgers. It will even do those things for you when it comes time for 4th of July. But it is really amazing pulled pork. It does really amazing brisket. And again, it's 40% faster than traditional smokers. And so you are gonna save that time. You're also gonna save money because it takes fewer pellets. It only takes about a half a cup of pellets per recipe, so you don't have to continuously fill it. You don't have to kind of babysit it all night where you're having to constantly add pellets. You just add them once and it's one and done. And so I think you're just gonna have an amazing summer, an amazing springtime once you get your wood fire grill home.
Also, by the way, we really haven't talked about cleanup, but it's a breeze.
Oh,
let's get back to that in just a sec. But guys, I want to show you too. All right. Even I can pick this thing up, okay? So, and again, I'm not the strongest person out there, but if I went home and said, "Oh, honey, I'm gonna pick up our green egg," that ain't happening. The thing weighs 8,000 pounds, right? Here's what's brilliant. Is everything we love about grilling. Isn't it the best time of year where you can go outside, you start grilling, you smell it. It's the burgers, it's the hot dogs, it's when all the kids come over and they're jumping in the pool or they're hanging out in the backyard on the slip and slide and they're like, burgers are ready, and everybody just comes running, You have people over, a couple cocktails, everybody can't wait for what comes off the grill. Well, it does all that. It gives us everything we love about grilling. It's what summer is all about. It's what we love to do, right? But yet it can do so much more. Remember, it's an air fryer. It bakes, it's gonna roast, it's gonna dehydrate. It's literally a 7-in-1. It is a smoker, which is amazing. So you have all these incredible things built into this. In fact, here it is. It's a grill. It's a foolproof barbecue smoker. Gang, smoked food, there's nothing better. I mean, I watch Pitmaster and all those fabulous barbecue shows. I love watching them, but those guys and those gals are absolute experts at it. I am not, but I love the results. I love the taste. It's gonna give you foolproof smoking. Air fryer, it bakes, it roasts, it dehydrates, it's broil as well from your seafood. And guys, with the included griddle, now it's doing all your pancakes. It's gonna do your bacon, it's gonna do the omelets, it's gonna do the fajitas, it's gonna do the Philly cheesesteak, okay? It does all of that. And all you do is have to plug it in, which is really brilliant. Get the unit itself, saw me pick it up. I just absolutely love the digital controls because again, it makes it foolproof. Remember, we're giving you a sampling of both the all-purpose blend and the robust blend. You get both of these, so right out of the gate, you can start doing the smoking portion of it. You also are gonna get, of course, your drip pan to go with it. This is the air frying basket. We love air fry, right? Because we're not using grease. And so if you wanna do the ooey gooey mozzarella sticks, I don't know, on your Ninja, now you can. The next three things are really crucial special to our configuration because these is completely exclusive. This is a $50 griddle plate that's now included. How many of us love going to the diner? Why? Because it's griddle food. Hash browns on a griddle. Hello, great. You also get the cover. Remember, this is supposed to be left outdoors. It's an outdoor system. You get the cover to go with it. That by itself, we're coming in at $24 here. And the probe is an extra $20. And remember, the probe is all digital. So again, it's totally goof proof. So now all of us can grill. We don't have to be intimidated by it. And for those of you who are master grillers, you're like, oh no, I like my big grill. Honestly, how often do you use it? Let's talk about that.
Yeah.
And for my husband, he's got to have the entire weekend off.
Yeah.
It's a big production.
Yeah.
I love the results, but we don't do it often because
That's
it is,
true.
and he's really good at being
yeah.
able to smoke and grill and all that and do the, you know, do the pork and do the, he loves pulled pork. We love doing brisket.
Yeah.
But you know what? He doesn't even have the time to do that.
No.
Now you're going to get all that in this one unit.
Exactly.
Almost $200 off. 5 flex pays means you use a major credit card, you pay it off in 5 months, you get it right away, and you have free shipping tonight. This is the only time we'll offer this all year as a today's special. Go ahead and completely check out. If you want the navy, I got to give you an update. That's the one I showed you over there. The navy by far is outselling every other color. We've got the hunter green, we have the gray, and then we also have the cranberry. There you're seeing the cranberry on the back side of that. All right, what are we going to do next?
Oh, we've got ribs next.
Cleanup. I do want
yes,
to talk
and
cleanup.
cleanup. So cleanup's really easy. You can put the grill plate and the griddle plate in the dishwasher. But if you are out camping or somewhere where you don't have the dishwasher, they're non-stick, so they're really easy to clean. Nothing really sticks to them. You saw, you know, the steaks didn't stick, the asparagus didn't stick, the cheese didn't stick. It all really does clean up really well. And like what you were saying with your husband, my husband and I will go for a walk after dinner every night, and usually I will, at least once or twice a week, I will see somebody bring their whole grill to the curb, and it's because it takes time, right? You have to clean it and scrub it, and then it gets rusted. You know, it's really a mess. And so I think when you're ready to, you know, enjoy springtime weather, you can have your Ninja wood fire grill because it's electric and it's easy to clean. It's ready to go. You don't have to prep it. All you have to do is turn it on and plug it in. That's it. And then once you add the wood fire pellets, it takes maybe 1 or 2 to 3 minutes for those to ignite, but it will save you time. It takes 40%. It's 40% faster than traditional smokers, and so it's going to save you time. It's going to save you cleanup. Also, rather than doing charcoal, like this big bag of charcoal, which has that kind of chemical flavor, I know we're kind of trying to pay more attention to what we're eating, what we're putting into our bodies. This is real wood pellets. So this is wood fire smoke from real wood. This is something that's proprietary to Ninja. We are outside right now, so if you hear an airplane, that's what that is. It is really an outdoor grill. But these are 100% real wood. It only takes a half a cup per recipe, and so that's all you need. You don't have to constantly refill it. You don't have to add more than what you need. All you need is a little half a cup, and it creates that wonderful wood fire smoke. So let's get into the ribs. Oh, they're showing you the wood fire technology. There it is. So there's that integrated smoke box. There is a convection fan in there that surrounds your food with that hot smoke. So it's going to make sure that every ounce of it is covered, and you're getting that nice touch of smoke all around your smoked meats, or even your mac and cheese, or your s'mores, or whatever you want to add into it, because you can use that with the bake function, the air fry function. Your wings, we did 3 pounds of wings, and they had smoked flavor or so.
That's great.
It's just amazing. It's just amazing. So let's get into these ribs. Look at these ribs.
Oh, Lord.
This is baby back ribs. This is a full rack that we just cut in half. This is amazing. So that nice brown on the outside, that char, that is that wood fire smoke.
Wow.
They are so tender. Let me cut into these so you can see. And I believe we've got napkins out here if you want to dig into some ribs. Oh my gosh. I'm going to flip it over because I can't see through the smoke flavor. They're just falling apart.
Yeah,
Here we
really
go.
are.
Here we go. I don't even need to cut. This is how, I'm just using the knife to separate them. Look at how tender that is. Oh my goodness. If my husband is watching right now, I don't know if he's staying up late, but he is probably drooling because this is his favorite, the baby back ribs.
Those
and
are
so
great.
These are amazing. So we did a full rack. Again, it was 40% faster than traditional smokers. And we didn't have to continually add the wood pellets. All it took was a half a cup of pellets to do these. And we give you this recipe. It's included with the with your Ninja, with your wood fire grill. It's hot.
Yeah, really hot. I was like,
Give it a minute. Give it a minute. We have some plates. Maybe take a fork. But we give you the recipe and the instructions to do this. So don't be intimidated if you get this home and you're like, oh, I want to make this, you know, for my husband or somebody for their birthday. This is going to make the best ribs you've ever had. And to me, when you make it yourself, it's got that little touch of love, and it, you know, it just tastes so much better when you make it at home, I think. Isn't it really good? Isn't it really good?
Amazing. Oh my gosh.
So we did ribs. We did, what else did we do? We did corn on the cob. We've done shrimp. We've done brisket. Let's keep going. We've got dessert down there too. Don't let me forget. We even have ice cream to put on it with the Ninja Creamy. So
just a quick
so
reminder
many
too,
different
coolers.
things.
We got the coolers. These are super cool coolers, by the way. Kind of act a little bit like a fridge. You've got the ice on top. You got a kind of slider drawer here in the bottom, which keeps things dry. We do have the extra pellets. You want to show it real quick?
Oh yeah, I was going to show them. I want to drink, so
yeah, I know.
I'm digging in.
Wait,
so yeah, there's some water there, and we actually have some dehydrated there, so you can garnish your drink there.
Girl.
Go ahead and pour one for you.
We've
got our creamy on the top.
Oh, I'm doing
and while we're making our drinks, I can tell you a little bit about the Frost Vault cooler. So it does keep ice up to 5 days. So you will keep ice in the top here up for 5 days. And then the dry drawer, we've kind of designed to have like a refrigerator that you have outside. And so it will keep things cold below 40 degrees for up to 52 hours. And so we've got all of our fixins in here for our burgers and our, you know, our steaks and our, you know, all of our, like, you can have your little charcuterie down here too if you wanted, but I love having that dry drawer because it's not getting wet, you know? Oh, look at you, you got your cocktail.
And because it dehydrates.
We've got the dehydrated
fruit from my margarita cocktail. It's quite good, actually.
Yes, well, cheers. I'm gonna stick to water.
Oh, yeah, well, you're smart.
But that looks delicious. And let's keep going. It's perfect.
You know, it's a hot summer day. You're doing the burgers, you're doing the hot dogs, the kids are over, you got a margarita going with it.
It's really good.
This is really a lot of memories. So many of our most important memories surround food and food moments.
Absolutely.
And I think that's why we get so excited when it finally gets warm and we can get out there and start grilling again. We love the flavor, we love the taste. We love that experience of gathering together as well. I think that's part of grilling. See a bunch of guys standing around the big grill at the you know, the barbecue, the neighborhood barbecue.
Or a bunch of women. We can grill too.
Or a bunch of women. Well, no. You know what? Okay, no, I'm really not trying to be sexist, but I'll be honest with you. I don't grill. I am not going to get the charcoal. I'm not going to. Now, for those ladies who do, I love you. But I think a lot of us feel left out because for me, it's just too much and it's way too intimidating. I don't have the patience, but I love the results.
Yeah.
Maybe you're just a busy person. Maybe you're a busy dad. Maybe you're a busy guy and you're like, oh man, I'd love to spend hours grilling. I would love to be the talk of the neighborhood. And yet we don't have the time. This is convenient. It's easy. It's faster. It's more versatile than any type of grill you've ever seen out there. Because remember, it is a 7-in-1. It's going to do everything from grill to smoking, air fry, bake, roast, dehydrate, even broils for you. So even if you're just thinking about buying a new gas grill, get this. If you're thinking, well, I just was thinking about getting a full unit that's just a grill, because we have sold those before, get this. I'm thinking, I was just thinking about getting a dehydrator, get this. Air fryer, how many of you guys like to air fry it because you don't have to use all the oil? Get this. I mean, it literally replaces so many different appliances we need. All you need is this. And remember, because there's no fire, you can use this within 3 feet of a structure. So now apartment balconies, patios, places that maybe you've never been able to have a grill, you now can have a really, really versatile grill, which I love.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh,
can we
is this pulled pork?
This is pulled pork. I was like, can we have a moment of silence just for the pulled pork? Because this was therapeutic. To pull that pulled pork apart was just therapy. Like, it looks delicious. I saved this little burnt end piece here because I wanted to show you, this is that real wood fire smoked flavor. So this, like, caramelization on the outside, that's all flavor. You can see the steam coming from it. Right? I know.
Oh my gosh.
So good, so good. So I'm gonna make some little pulled pork sandwiches here, but like, to be able to make this pulled pork at home, to have it super tender, delicious, and juicy, to have it be smoked, I mean, that was just therapy right there. Like, this is so,
and it's a lot of it.
It's a lot of it. You can feed a crowd. We had a barbecue once at our house, and I think we had 20 people over, and there was leftovers. So that's how much you could do. We've got our barbecue sauce here. Oh, she's good. Yeah.
Put it on.
Yeah. Put it on here. I'll put some on the sandwiches here. I love it. So to be able to do this summer or spring, as soon as the weather's nice, you want to do your pulled pork. I mean, this was so easy to do. You know, you just get your pulled pork, you know, or Boston butt roast at the grocery store. It takes 40% less time than traditional big smokers. So I think when I did mine at home, it maybe took about 3 hours. traditionally it could take you up to 8, 9, 10 hours to smoke pulled pork. And so I love that I'm able to do this at home. What else do we have here?
Is there another surprise?
Carne Asada.
All right.
Oh my God. And I think our food stylist Amanda, she's bringing me another. We've got so many smoked meats here. I'm running out of running out of space. Here, I'll put this here. What are we?
Let's see if I can help you. Hold on.
Here we go.
I'll do this.
Come on out, Amanda. Come on out, Amanda.
She's been working her tail
Girls
off.
can grill, and Amanda's been doing a lot of the prep work. So applause to her for all of these different grilled meats. And so we've got our carne asada here. So this one we did.
Oh my gosh.
Amanda and I were texting each other some like, what can we do that's new, that's different? Because we like to do things that we find on social media as well, as I'm sure you do. And this is a carne asada that's wrapped around oranges. And so it's gonna have that nice orange flavor, but also a kiss of smoke from the outside. So I'm just gonna move this over here, and then we're gonna use some scissors to cut into it. I think I'm gonna have to, this smells so good. I wish, this is the one time where I wish we could smell, you at home could smell what we smell here, because just all of the meats, the smoke, all of it is just so delicious smelling. I think the crew all has their, their anchor hawking ready to go. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna cut into it because these are oranges in between. I want you to see how we're able to get that kiss of smoke with a little bit of orange flavor as well. Oh my gosh, look at that. Can you see that? Wrapped up into the orange. Oh my goodness, isn't that brilliant?
Yeah, it's
so
really
I'm gonna
good.
cut this up. We're gonna use it into some tacos, but we've got our pulled pork. We've got all kinds of different meats here. So really the sky's the limit. I mean, imagine going to a restaurant or to, your favorite barbecue joint and ordering this. This would cost you a fortune to be able to do this, and now you're able to do it at home. It's super easy. It really can make anybody into a good barbecue pit master. But even if you have somebody that loves barbecuing, they're gonna love this too, because it's gonna save them time and it's also gonna save them money.
It's funny, I would say, I'll be surprised. I would say if you get this for somebody, let's say you've got, like my husband, somebody who really loves to grill, and they're like, oh, they'd never switch from doing a traditional grill. I bet you if you get this for them, 9 out of 10 times they're gonna reach for this, because it's so much faster, it's so much more efficient, and yet you get all that incredible flavor. Like, that's a true pulled pork, guys. It's not a faux pulled pork. I mean, it literally started out as a whole pork, and now it just shreds apart beautifully, and that's what you want to see when you're eating pulled. I'm an expert at eating. I got that part down.
Me too.
I'm not good, but the cooking part. But what I think this does, if someone's great at grilling, it just takes it to next level, and you'll do it so much more often. If you're like me, and I'm honest, I'm intimidated. I don't want to use the charcoal. I'm just not going to mess with that. I don't have the time, and I don't have the patience, and I don't have the skill. For me, this takes all the intimidation out of a thing called smoking. Oh, wait, I can actually do it myself? Yeah, I can. It takes that scariness out of, oh, I'm going to get charcoal, and I got to use fire or gas. I don't even want to use propane and gas on a grill. To me, that's, hitting that button, you're the thing to see if it's working. You literally plug this in. Now remember, this is completely exclusive just to HSN. You cannot find it anywhere else, this configuration. We've got 4 colors. You guys are loving the blue, which I love. We're gonna come back and we're gonna show you some more surprises in just a second, so do not go away. Don't forget you're saving almost $200 free shipping and 5 flex on everything today.
Treat yourself to some springtime sparkle with our biggest jewelry sale of the year. It's our Spring in Bling Jewelry Sale. Discover new finds with the premiere of Fair Collection Jewelry. And don't miss your favorite brands like J. King and Radiance by Absolute. Get ready to shine. Tuesday at 11 p.m. Get the best deals on the things you love with the HSN card. As an HSN card VIP, you'll get all kinds of perks, like VIP financing on so many items, plus extra flex on every item under $369 all day, every day, and at least 8 VIP savings events a year. Includes fraud protection, and there's no annual fee. Apply now and instantly get $40 off when you're approved. Call 1-800-695-1418 or visit hsn.com/HSN card.
Suzanne Runyon. Rochelle Lucas is with me. We're talking about Ninja, which is one of the ultimate companies when it comes to great home appliances. This is our today's special, which means one deal, one day. You're getting it right now. We have not done a Ninja unit since December of 2023. Tonight, we have the most versatile. You get the most goodies at the lowest price we've ever offered. It's almost $200 off. This is the unit itself. You also are going to get special extras that you normally don't get. In our configuration, you are getting the cover, you're getting the probe, and you're getting the griddle. All three of these you always have to buy separately. They're now included. That's $50, $25 here, and another $20 here. That's part of our exclusive configuration. You also are going to get the air frying basket to go with it. You do get the grill, the nonstick grill insert is inside here. That's included with it as well. We even give you 2 other wood pellets, because remember, you're actually going to use this as a smoker, and you're getting 2 bags of those, so right out of the gate, you can start smoking if you'd like to try it. $473, and Ninja, the folks at Ninja have knocked themselves out today. We're at $279.99. We have 5 flex, which means major credit card, get it home for $56, and it's free shipping tonight. 4 colors, the navy, by far outselling the other one. We have gray, we have hunter green, and we have a cinnamon. You can see the cinnamon there in the back. Now, Rochelle, I did say to everybody we were going to surprise them with something.
Yes,
so
let me grab some ice cream.
Do almost everything you can imagine when you think about it.
Yeah, absolutely. And so we've got a little dessert here. So I don't know if you've ever grilled dessert before, but we did a little peach cobbler, and then we added a kiss of smoke flavor, and then we've got our ice cream that we pulled out of the Frost Vault cooler. So imagine being able to do dessert on your grill. We've also done s'mores on here before, but we wanted a little something that was more springtime instead of fall. So we've got peaches, we've baked it. So it does have, remember, it is a grill, but it will also air fry and bake and roast and dehydrate. So we did this nice little peach cobbler, and then let me add a little scoop of ice cream on there for you as well.
Because we can.
I'm using this ice cream scoop for it, no wonder. All right, I'm gonna end up, I'm just gonna make this peach ice cream, double dipping, right?
Oh yeah.
So then we've got a scoop of ice cream that we had in our Frost Vault cooler, and look at how perfect that turned out.
There you go. Look at that. Look at that.
Isn't that amazing?
Oh my goodness.
So you could do anything that you want to bake, any dessert that you could bake at home in your oven, you can bake on your wood fire grill. Plus, you can add a little kiss of smoke flavor to do something a little different, to do something a little extraordinary for the summertime. Whether you want to do a baked s'mores bread pudding or a peach cobbler, right, like we're doing now, or you could do a cherry cobbler for 4th of July, and then you can have your Ninja Creamy ice cream in your Frost Vault cooler. It will keep it cold for up to 52 hours. So I love it. I love that you can have a little ice cream and a cobbler while you're camping.
pretty good. And let's kind of do
Sure.
a whole kind of A to Z.
Yeah.
What's the unit? How do we use it? Talk about the digital capacity.
Let's walk through everything we've made tonight, and I'll show you all of the different things that we made. I'm just going to leave the peach cobbler here. So here's all of the different things it can do, whether you're doing your smoked meats, whether you're doing your hot dogs for 4th of July. It is a wood fire grill smoker, but it will also air fry. It also includes the griddle plate, so you could do your salmon, you could do your pancakes in the morning if you're camping. So it is a 7-in-1, but I like to think it does so much more because you can add that kiss of smoke flavor. So we did smoked wings. So these are 3 pounds of air fried wings that we also use the smoker for. We did a smoked cream cheese with bacon onion jam. So this is a nice little sweet jam that we made to go onto the smoked cream cheese. We did a 9-pound brisket. So all this wonderful char flavor on that side. I mean, imagine going and getting a whole brisket like this at your local barbecue joint. This would cost you a fortune. Usually they only give you like one little slice and they charge you $15, $18 for it. Now you can do your whole smoked brisket at home. We did our baked beans in a crock, so they also have a little bit of smoke flavor. We did a 8-pound pulled pork. And pulling apart this pork was like therapy. Like I was just enjoying how tender it was. It was really fork tender, and we just smoked that with the wood fire pellets. We also did some shrimp fajitas here. We did that with the griddle plate. So again, the griddle plate is something new that we're giving you. You're getting 2 different cooktops. You're getting a grill plate and a griddle plate. So one's flat, one's got the grill lines so you can get that nice char flavor. We did a baked mac and cheese that we added smoke flavor to, excuse me. So that nice char at the top, that's that smoked flavor we did.
Wait, and I
with the
just
mac
want to
and
show the
cheese.
plate beside it. While we pre-made that, that's your pancakes, that's your bacon, those are your eggs. Everything we love from a diner, you can do it. If you want to do a Philly cheesesteak on the griddle, now you got it. And that's part of it. That is what is so unique about this version. We did one in December of 2023. It sold out last time we did it Today's Special. It's been a long time, been almost 2 years. This is more versatile, and yet it's a lower price than the 2023 model. And you're getting more stuff than we've ever done before. So it is the moment to truly pick this up and make sure, especially if you want the navy color, to order it tonight. That by far is outselling all the other colors.
Absolutely.
Right there we did the, what was that? Oh, the steaks.
We did the steaks. We've got ribs here. I'll just cut into these so you can see how tender, delicious, and juicy they are. We also have that nice smoked flavor on the outside, so you can see how you've got that smoked flavor all the way to the bone. We also did corn on the cob. We did some chicken. The Carne Asada, I think we had to cut to break. I was cutting that up and putting it into tacos. Tastes amazing. And so we used the griddle plate for that because we essentially wrapped the the steak around an orange, and then we used the griddle plate to get a sear around the outside, and then we added a kiss of smoke. So you can see that sear, you can see that smoke, then you've got that nice citrus orange flavor on the outside, and then we made tacos with them. If you want to taste that, it's so, like I've been eating it while you've been doing the what you get,
like
because
candy, isn't it?
It's like candy, because you've got that citrus flavor with the smoke flavor, with that caramelization. And then of course we did a baked dessert. So anything that you can bake in your oven, you can also bake in your wood fire grill, except now you can add a little touch of smoke flavor. So we did a little peach cobbler with a little touch of smoke flavor, and then we added some ice cream that we pulled from our frost vault cooler.
Okay, I'd love to show the digital components in the front again.
Yeah, let's go through it. Let's go through it. So let's zoom in here. I'll turn this one on so you can see it is a 7-in-1, and as you scroll through, it gives you all the different functions. You also have the ignite button here, and then the probe is in the front. And so when you have the probe plugged in, you can go between manual and preset, and it will give you all of those preset settings for beef, for chicken, for pork, with the temperature already built in, so that way you don't have to, it takes the guesswork out of that for you. And that way you can get that perfect doneness every single time, especially for things like chicken and pork where you don't want to overcook it, but you also don't want to undercook it. That probe is going to help take the guesswork out of grilling for you. So we did all these different things, and the probe's actually plugged into this one, so I can actually show you better on this unit. I'm going to walk around, and I can show you the beef and the chicken functions. Plus, you've got that wood fire smoke box. It only takes a half a cup of pellets to be able to to be able to add that wood fire smoke. Here we go. Now we've got this other one. It says buy and it says add food. It really talks to you. It really makes grilling fun.
Clever.
So I'm going to go to grill, but then when I go to preset, you can see how it says beef. I can scroll through and it will say fish. It will say pork, it will say chicken. It has all of the right temperatures pre-programmed in. And then for beef, for your steaks, you can select your doneness levels. There it go from 1 to 10 based on whether you want it rare, medium rare, or well done. So it really takes the guesswork out of grilling so you can have more fun. Maybe you've got someone on your list that needs a gift or that you need a gift for, and they're always by the grill and never enjoying the party. Now they can enjoy the party.
Right.
And still make incredible food.
And I just think what Ninja has done that they've done always so brilliantly is they take something we love and they make it love it even more, because they make it simple and easy and goof proof. And if you've never done anything smoked, but you've gone to, let's say, I don't know, we have these huge festivals here in town, and we have a barbecue festival, and people line up and spend $20 and $30 for a plate of barbecue, and they want that great exterior, they want that burn in, they want all the experience. Why do we spend 20, 30 bucks on it at a festival? Because we love the taste. Now you're going to do all that at home, and all you do, guys, is you plug it in. And I think what makes this one even more unique is now, if you have a space that normally you can't have a grill, you're not allowed, because there's no open flames, this can be up to 3 feet. It has to be only 3 feet away from an exterior wall. So brilliant, right? So now apartments and patios and small little spaces, as long as it's 3 feet away from the wall, you now can do smoking and grilling and griddle and air frying and baking and so many different things all in this really incredible unit. One more time before we run out of time, I just want to show you. The entire table comes to you. You're picking a color. Remember, the probe, the cover, and the griddle. Those are the three things that cost $50, $25, and $20. That's now included. You normally have to buy that separately. Also, you can't find the colors anywhere else. There's your air fry basket, your drip tray. You're getting 2 of the wood pellet packs. So right out of the box, you can be doing a smoked mac and cheese if you want to, or smoked wings, or air fried wings. It doesn't matter. Whatever you feel like cooking and you want to try cooking, now you can do it on this amazing Ninja. Thank
Absolutely.
you, Rochelle.
Thank you.
We'll
You
see
caught me
throughout the day.
eating. I love this carne
girl.
asada. It's so good.
Coming up next, we've got great electronics, including an HP laptop.
One of the most inspirational women in my life.
That will totally revolutionize your home. These amazing improvements, 2-piece turntables. Now, we've all had that frustrating moment trying to reach the ketchup way in the back of the fridge, right? Well, with these turntables, everything is within arm's reach. Just give it a little spin, and voila. What's even better, these beauties come in 2 sizes. We have a 9-inch and a 12-inch, so you can utilize them literally anywhere in your home and for anything. And guess what? The silicone surface makes sure nothing slips or slides around, no more spills, no more mess. So whether it's a cluttered cabinet or your countertop, these turntables are about to make your life so much easier and so much more organized. Trust me, you'll wonder how you ever lived without them. So grab yours before they're gone. Organization